Yo, New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut, wake it up. You know what time it is? You know what I mean? Mornings with Mero, Hot 97. Yo, it's your boy, the Kid Mero, man. Wake it up. We got Mia Belle in the building. We got Shotty Coach in the building. We got, of course, Big Cass, Kasim in the building. And we got DJ Cass One on the wheels of steel. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
You know what I mean? And we got Full House. You know what I mean? We got people in the background.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to say their name because they might not want to be benching so early in the morning. But what is going on in the morning is as soon as I stepped out of my house, my face fell off my face because it's cold. It's very, very, very cold. Do we have like actual numbers on how cold it is?
9 degrees right now.
Not single digits, fam. We're not supposed to be living like this.
Bruh.
No. Where is the summer?
My eyeballs froze.
My
eyeballs froze.
Something about us people in the tri-state, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, we act surprised about winter every year.
Every year. Yo, why is this happening?
Every year.
Yo, it's called the temperate climate. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't pay attention to earth science. You know what I mean? We got to...
Remember last January when it was also cold? Yeah, they got to do that again.
Yeah, they run in the back.
Yeah.
Apparently they run winter back every year.
Insane.
Wow,
Insane.
today I learned. You know what I'm saying? And today y'all gonna learn. We got J. Cole. We're going to debate that with the crew because, you know, J. Cole, a lot of people got a lot of opinions about J. Cole's status as a top MC after
I got some strong feelings about this.
Very strong feelings. Especially Fat Joe.
He just popped out with some new music, right?
He got the new music out, you know, and people are talking about it. Yo,
Kiss heard it. We haven't heard it all yet.
Yo, it's hard. It's fire.
Yeah,
he got bars. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kiss said. I'm quoting, paraphrasing. Of course, Neisner, we standing with you. You know what I'm saying? The crew of Mornings with Mero, we are with you. We're going to check in with y'all. We got a strike update from the nurses of New York. You know what I mean? And we talked about this last night in our cool group chat, guys.
Yeah.
Keenan and Kel reunion. You know what I'm saying? That hits for all the 80s babies out there. You know what I'm saying? All my 80s babies stand up. Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I was supposed to plug y'all like that, but I did. Also, former New York Met and Yankee legend Dellin Betances checks in about the latest with the Mets. They signed Bo Bichette to a very big deal, a lot of money.
Big Wash Heights.
Big Wash Heights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, Lord, shout all that. And we got tickets. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it yesterday, but we're going to give them away for real today. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson in the bout of the century. Call us up. We want to hear you. We want to see your voices in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear my own voice. It's whack. 1-800-223-9797. I'm lying. My voice is beautiful. Okay? Wait until like around 8 a.m. It's going to sound amazing. Okay? Holla.
And I'm so happy for you. Let's go. Let's do this.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. New York City. Rock with your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a son of the city. You know what I mean? I love y'all. I love hip-hop. I love Hot 97. I'm here to take this thing to the top. I was almost cussed, but I did it. I never will.
We love you more. We love you more, Kid Mero.
Coming up, we're giving you an update on this nurses' strike. Stay right there. Mornings with Mero, wake up. You're listening to Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. Waking up with your boy.
On Hot 97.
Aha! Yo, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Don't curse. I just read that off the paper. You know what I'm saying? We are here. We are back. You know what I mean? The crew's in the building. Kazim Famide, a.k.a. Kaz.
Yes, sir.
Is in the building.
Yes, sir. What up?
Shotty's on the boards. You know what I mean? Mia
Peace,
Belle
peace.
is in the building.
Good morning.
You know what time it is. And like I said before, we are standing with the Neisner Union. That is the New York State Nurses Association. I think I said that right, Katrina, right? Katrina's nodding. She said, yeah, you good, you good. So the nurses are on strike, you know. This is very important for New York City in general because nurses are very essential. Remember COVID, the panty, essential workers?
Wasn't that long ago?
Yeah, was not that long ago. Y'all seem y'all got a short-term memory.
Right.
Because the most essential of workers during that time were nurses, and they continue to be the most essential workers in New York City.
Absolutely.
I can't think of anybody more essential. Maybe garbage man. Shout out to my guy Jimmy.
Word,
you know what I'm saying? They are on strike. Mayor Mamdani, shout out to Zoran, and Bernie Sanders, shout out to him. They joined the picket line in support of the nurses, and this is why the nurses are striking. They need higher pay. I'm not saying want, Mia Belle. I'm saying they need it. They need higher pay. They need to increase staff for staff safety. They need fully funded benefits. They need better workplace protections, and they need safe staffing, which I've repeated twice because it's very important. All right?
Right.
And here's who is striking. It's Mount Sinai, it's New York Presbyterian, and Montefiore. Mia Belle, what did Zoran have to say about all this?
Let's get straight to the audio.
What this is in fact about is recognizing the worth of each and every nurse in this city, which is that we are encouraging everyone to return to that bargaining table. Too often when we see a strike, people forget that that is not where workers want to be. A strike is an act of last resort. This is about a fair contract. This is about dignity.
Talk to him.
They got me. Yeah.
This is also day 10 of the strike, one of the longest that we've seen in decades.
Right.
And yesterday, Bernie Sanders and Mom Donnie were on the picket lines with donuts right in front of, Mount Sinai to make sure that they're out there supporting.
Yeah, the last time they were on strike, it only lasted 3 days, right? And Mero, you mentioned it earlier. There's certain public workers essential workers, that it shouldn't even be a discussion that we need to take care of them. I mean, you mentioned sanitation workers. I think firemen is part of them, teachers. Yep. But nurses, I think the one thing that we're not putting into account, especially not just the physical work that they do, the mental work that they have to do, like delivering the good news, the bad news. Like, there's so much mental toll that takes a toll on them when it comes to doing their job. So it's an emotional weight that I don't think a lot of people realize that they carry every day. I mean, we've all been in situations where we had to have an uncomfortable conversation with a nurse, and they also have to go home and live their lives also after that.
Right after that.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I know it's super cold out there. I know they're out there in the picket line. So if y'all listening to Hot 97 right now, just know we riding with you. We with you.
Right.
And man, let's hope we get them back to the negotiation table and get this situation.
Get it done.
Yep.
Get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I made a very astute analogy, and I was like, yo, listen, if you had a restaurant and you got one waiter serving 50 tables, the service is gonna probably be cheeks.
Right.
You know what I'm
We've
saying?
all been there before too.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Right? When you're like, yo, you looking around for the server, like, yo,
I was like, you want to be mad at the server, but then you look around, it's like, damn, you're the only person.
it's just you. Man, you run around every table. You going crazy.
And what sucks about this all is that the hospitals are now hiring travel nurses, freelance nurses to step in on the nurses that are striking.
Because emergencies don't slow
replaceable.
down; they still happen. Like it's terrible to hear right now, man. I hope
And that's tough because I this cast was speaking. I actually worked at Montefiore before, and having people step in that situation is a tough situation because you're taking care of patients that you've been working with for a long time.
Talk about
You know the routine. You know what they need. You know how to take care of them. Now, imagine anybody out there. Imagine somebody comes in the next day to do your job, right? But now multiply that by you actually have to make sure whether somebody lives or dies, is sick or is not. Like the responsibility is and the weight is crazy,
And a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you taking care of somebody for a couple days, a week, or more.
Yeah.
You develop a relationship that's a part of the bedside manner.
Right. Absolutely.
Of healthcare workers. You know what I'm
There's a
saying?
difference between life and death for a lot of people, man.
Yep.
And it sounds a lot because it is a lot. It's real. So
listen, y'all gotta be excited. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, nurses, we with you. You know what I mean? I was gonna say I'm gonna come out there on the picket line.
Right.
We gonna do it. You know what I mean? Yes, I am. I got a coat. I got a hat. I got spot chocolate for y'all. We gonna make it happen.
Mero, let's not act like the money's not there.
That part.
The money
DJ,
is there.
Cash One, drop a bomb on
What's
them.
the hold up?
What's the hold up, yo? Y'all got the CEOs making multiple millions of dollars, and these nurses out here struggling. Stop it. New York City, stand up!
I know the premium I pay every month. Y'all can afford it.
Exactly. I know my deductible costs more than the condo. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, yo. Come on. Call us up. Let us know how your commute is going. You know what I'm saying? Switching lanes. No pun intended. Double entendre. If you ask me how, call us up. 1-800-223-9797. It's Mornings with Mero, baby. Hey! 97 Mornings with Mero. Who is this? Who am I talking to? What you doing? What's going on, baby?
Good morning, Jennifer from Staten Island. I'm with the nurses. I can't stand that I watch news right now and I see a football coach making $100 million, and the nurses are out there in this cold.
Yep. Talk about it. Hi, 97 Mornings with Mero. Who's talking to me? Where you calling me from? What's going on, baby?
I'm a nurse manager at Montefiore, and when I tell you I want my nurses back, this is a horrible situation for New York City. We are being overworked, and our CEOs are sitting at home, upper management sitting at home, taking meetings from their house, while people are out in the cold fighting for a paycheck. here we are changing our lives, uprooting ourselves, and making arrangements when we have kids at home that we need to take care of because they don't want to give them a fair contract. Oh, I'm so angry. Bring our nurses back.
That's right. Thank you so much for calling. I got a caller right now in this New York City traffic. It's crazy out there. How we looking?
Well, right now, I'm over here on the LIE in Left Rock area.
Oh, Left Rock. Yo, Left Rock, it's out Rock. What? Yo, Channel 10. Once again. What's the traffic looking like out there, man? Is it stagnant?
Horrible,
is it crazy?
horrible.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We here. Listen, Mia, what is the rest of the traffic looking like out there?
I can tell you this, he's right. On the LIE, there was a huge crash, so there's one center lane open, 4 lanes closed right now. On the I-95 in Connecticut, very much so congested. A lot of delays on that end, and on the New Jersey Turnpike going eastbound. Delays. 1 left lane blocked. As for the weather, 12 degrees in New York, 10 degrees in Connecticut, 9 degrees in New Jersey. All of the highs are in the 30s. The lows in the 10s.
That's brutal.
It is brick.
Bundle up.
Okay?
Yeah, so if you forgot to shovel your snow and you thought it was going to melt, I got some bad news for you, champ.
There's ice.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's supposed to get worse this weekend, too, man. Some winter
for real.
happening or something. So.
Speaking of cold, we gonna get into some cold. That was dad joke. It looks like I got 4 kids. The dad jokes is coming fast and furious. Listen, we almost had a barbershop brawl in here. You know what I'm saying? Kaz and Kaz
going at it.
We're talking about
one and Kaz.
Kaz, you know what I'm saying? The double K, you know what I mean? Listen, the debate behind the scenes has been about J. Cole and how we feel about J. Cole pulling out of the whole K-Dot, Drake, Cole beef. Hey. I said I hired 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to Joe and Jada. Jada, great podcast that they got. Jada. Oh, my bad. All right, let's wrap it up. Oh, shoot, let's tease it. All right, let's toss to this audio, man. Come on. Let's talk about it.
You want to hear the song?
I want to hear the audio. Let's play the audio from the podcast. Joe and Jada.
No, we're going to do that later when we come back.
Oh, yeah. When we come back, guys.
Listen, I know Kaz was excited to get this thing going.
Yo, I'm sorry. Lots of energy.
We're gonna everybody in the tri-state.
It's hump day.
Yeah, everybody chill. After this break, we're going to get back to it, all right?
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. You know what time it is, man. 6 to 10 a.m. We here with you. Listen, man, this debate is still raging in the studio. You know what I mean? It got violent. Katrina got thrown through a soundproof window. It was crazy. We had to call EMS. You know what I'm saying? They good. She's good, though. Yeah. She's good, though. You know, prayers up. Ladies and gentlemen, first we're going to start in the studio, and then we're going to take some calls from y'all, New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you look at J. Cole differently for backing out of this? This is going to sound crazy. 3-way beef.
Yeah, so Jadakiss got to listen to...
Yo, Juanito's face.
Jadakiss got to listen to J. Cole's brand new album he talked about on his podcast, Joe and Jada. Shout out to those guys. Let's take a listen to the audio real quick, Kaz.
You said J. Cole. I don't look at him the same. He ain't come outside. I don't look at him the same. The sword is dull. I don't care what he spit. Because I've been listening to him spitting. I always said he's one of the greatest. And all that is irrelevant to me when you talking all that gangster shit and they call you to the yard and you don't step outside. He caught stage fright.
Oh,
man. I have some strong opinions about this.
Stage fright.
Listen. This is Cast One. I agree with Fat Joe.
Cast One.
I think that there's definitely an asterisk on J. Cole's name.
Woo.
Because you can't start this stuff and then back out of it, and you can't be considered the top when you're in the ring with the top and then you back out. It just is what it is.
Cass, I gotta disagree. It's impossible to look at how this beef turned out with the benefit of hindsight and not believe J. Cole made the right choice. I mean, he is a hip hop historian. He knew he was gonna get looked at crazy for backing out of this.
But
with all that being said, I mean, I know Joe said gangsta-ish. I don't think he meant like gangsta.
He didn't mean gangsta.
But J. Cole does not talk to gangsta.
No, but listen, hold on.
It was about who is the best MC.
Okay, and hold on.
Clearly, this Kendrick Cole and Drake thing stopped being about MCing. It became about lawsuits. It became about pedophilia. It became about bots. It became about everything except bars. And if I was Cole, I would have been like, I'm cool too.
Well, guess what? Cole can't predict the future, and Cole didn't know that at the time when he started this whole thing.
How
right?
do you know?
He didn't start this. He didn't know that when he started this whole thing, and you can't do that, bro. You can't be considered one of the top when you're challenged by the top and you're not playing in the game of hip hop. It is what it is, bro. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a DJ. I don't care if it's DJ Enough, Funkmaster Flex, Mr. C, DJ Camilo. Yeah, we going. If we're gonna go, we're gonna go. Mero, you used to write graffiti, allegedly. If somebody crosses you out, you're not gonna let it happen. As a rapper, if somebody talks crazy, mind you, J. Cole was the one talking crazy. If somebody talks crazy, you're gonna handle the craziness. It just is what it is, bro. And if you don't step up to it, we gotta look at you different. Now, that's not to say that J. Cole's music is not gonna come out and he's not gonna rip and we're not all gonna rock J. Cole and we're not gonna listen to what he has to say. That's not saying that at all. I'm just saying there's a little asterisk on the name.
Maybe with the battling,
I'd have to agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I guess I'll stand on my own square by myself on this one. But you know what it is? It's like with Cole and this whole entire thing. If you're a DJ, if you're a graffiti artist, and it's like, yo, if I beat you and I don't like the way you beat me, I'm going to file a lawsuit. Or if I beat you and I don't like the way you out-DJ'd me, I'm going to say that you slept with kids. Or something wild like that. It stopped being about what originally it was about. And to say
listen, there's no rules. There's no rules in love and war, my brother.
Clearly rules. There's clearly rules.
Now you guys do have to hear from the lady.
Yes.
Mia Belle. Now look,
talk.
I do agree with the guys. I don't put them on the same pedestal, but I am a huge fan of J. Cole. He did get me through college, Friday Night Lights, The Come Up, okay? Forest Hill Drive. I will always be a fan of J. Cole, and I'll always want to hear what he has to say. But when it comes to this rap beef, when it comes to standing on your own too, he dropped out.
Listen, Mia,
dropped the ball.
I respect everything you guys are saying, but Jadakiss, a person whose lyrical analysis probably supersedes all of us right now. Heard the records and was like, I don't care if you dropped out. That joint is fire.
That's cool.
There's a mixtape coming out apparently that he dropped the news about as well. And he said he's talking crazy on there.
Right.
And to know all that, it's widely known that he backed out of this.
Now, hold on. I would like you to go ask Jadakiss if he's going to back out from a battle.
I mean, Jadakiss is back.
I ain't doing that, Daddy. Go ahead. I'm not doing that, Daddy. Nah, I ain't doing that, Daddy. I'm not backing out of nothing. I like to make the analogy. Shout out to Kevin Garnett, because Kevin Garnett made this analogy. It's basketball. It's not hip hop, but it's the perfect analogy for the situation. In an All-Star game where Kobe Bryant went head up with LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? And Kobe Bryant slapped the floor and was like, yo, D up.
Let's go.
Mano a mano. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for the top dog spot. Like, yo, you the chosen one? I'm the Black Mamba. Who's going to come out on top here?
Let's get it.
And LeBron said, hee, and swung the rock. It was the right play. Okay. It was the right decision. It was the right thing to do. But dudes like KG, Mike, those OG guys, they're looking at him like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, New York City, we want to know what you think. Call us up, 1-800-223-9797.
Somebody defend me, man. I'm just here by myself.
Kaz is on the island. He's on the island.
No, you're by yourself. You're by yourself.
Juanito's with me.
Silently.
Mia Belle in the All right, come on, man. Yo, Fall Off coming out February 6th.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Call us up, 1-800-223-9797. Do you look at J. Cole differently? Yes or nah? Hey, 7 mornings, Mero. Who am I talking to? How do you feel about J. Cole?
Good morning. This is Marlene. I think that J. Cole would have won that battle.
Oh, okay.
Only reason I think that he stepped out because he has he had a friendship with both of them, and as a grown-ass man, I think that he stepped away because he knows that he would have won that battle. That little 7-minute drill said it all.
Hi, 97 mornings, Mero. Talk to us.
I'm not feeling away because going back to somebody said he didn't foretell what could have happened with people calling people the P word and all this other stuff. He actually did. I need somebody to pull up the tweet or the verse that came out that he had on that mixtape right around that time where he literally said, like, this is going to start becoming more than XYZ. Like, I know these people personally. I know too much on these people, and it's going to be more than just about the rap. He definitely said that. So all this talk all over the media today, I'm like, yeah, he definitely foretold what was going to happen, and that's why he bowed out.
How do you feel about J. Cole? Is there an asterisk or not?
Hell yeah, there's an asterisk on his name, but I'm a female from Brooklyn. I'm a hip-hop head forever. And he stuck when he threw 2 punches and then ran behind the principal.
Talk that talk, mommy. Talk that talk.
Exactly
This
what
is
I'm
hip-hop.
trying to
You're
say.
supposed to battle if you're one of the greatest. However, his album is still fire, and two things can exist at the same time.
Facts.
However,
Facts.
he was still a for out.
Hey, hold on.
Brooklyn, what up, Brooklyn?
That was a little too far. We're not saying all that. That was a little too far.
Brooklyn going to tell you.
Listen, if somebody gonna tell him, Brooklyn gonna tell him. Does J. Cole have an asterisk on his name? Is he still one of the GOATs or nah?
He's still one of the GOATs. Whoever said J. Cole is soft for sound like that because he pulled out the battle, you're a child. You have the mentality of a kid. This dude playing 8-dimensional chess. He saw that it was all cornball stuff.
But wait,
Look what happened. Now you
he
got
was the
lost
first
things.
one
Now you got
dissing him.
lost
Yeah, he
things.
was the first
He
one.
started it.
He's the first one.
Hold
Let me
on.
talk.
J.
Let
Cole
me
started the
talk. Now you got
Kendrick and J.
lawsuits.
Cole situation.
Now you got lawsuits and all this other nonsense that had nothing to do with rap because it's cornball stuff. It was all cornball stuff. Can I land? Kendrick wanted to...
Oh, my God.
Land the plane, Champ. Come on, Sally. Land the plane, Champ. Come on.
Yo, who called in? Did you call him? Did I call him?
I know you might be from the Bronx.
But be easy because we got the hang up button right here.
He mad. You can hang up on me. You mad. These people are kids. The people that believe this are all kids. Let me finish what I was saying. He saw that it was some childish. It takes a big man to be like, yo, I'm not going to do that. It was corny. I was corny for that. But let's get to it. J. Cole's pen is potent. When a legend like Jay to tell you it's fire, it's fire. You don't rap, bro. You scratch. Listen.
Okay, so I see you talking to me. I see you talking to me. Nobody's questioning. Hold on. Nobody's questioning J. Cole's pen. What everybody's questioning is the situation.
They're questioning his heart. His heart.
Turn it down for a second.
His heart.
Nobody's questioning. Yes, they're true. They're questioning his heart. They're questioning his positioning in the game. They're questioning his stance against people that come against him. So like, if you a rapper and you claim to be the top, you're the number one. I'm that guy. When somebody says you're not that guy, you don't go, oh well, you're right. I might not be that guy. That doesn't happen, my friend, and that's all we're saying. Nobody's questioning J. Cole's pen. We all know J. Cole's a god when it comes to rap. We know that J. Cole's gonna drop some heat.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I'm the DJ that plays the most J. Cole on the station, bar none. You can look it up.
Talk Cass
So
one.
nobody's saying any of that. We just saying.
It's called rotation, by the way. It's called rotation. Labels, you know what I mean? You know what happened. Don't do that. You know what happened.
You didn't know what he's talking about. You didn't know what he's talking about.
Whoa, hold on. No, listen.
Let him land.
Yeah, hold on. Yo, listen, fam. Not too much on my man DJ Cass One, all right? You know what I'm saying? That's a hip-hop historian, okay? He knows his stuff. And I don't know what the hell rotation even means, dog. But listen. But up next, we're going to talk about AI because Shiny Culture himself came in the building today and was like, yo, y'all seen Zoran jumping into the ocean?
Yo, I got.
He got. So listen, 1-800-223-9797. Has AI ever got you? Let's talk about it. Let's go. It's already, we already folded it for you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and listen, before the break, we were talking about artificial intelligence, AI, and how my good brother Shiny Culture came in the building today and said, yo, did y'all see that crazy video of Zoran jumping into the ocean, bro, doing a polar bear punch? And we was all like,
Hey,
my brother.
Listen, man, I thought I was putting y'all on to something good. You know what I'm saying? I was highly convinced. But if you watch the video, if you haven't seen the video, Google Zoran Mandani jumping into the ocean. And he's basically saying that he's freezing the rent, which is why he jumps into the water, the freezing water.
The polar bear plunge.
Right? Okay. Yeah. So he does this polar bear plunge that looks very realistic to me. And he comes out of the water. He's stroking his wet hair. You know what I'm saying? And he's committed through this whole campaign ad. So I think where he's got no shoes, his suit is still looking wet. And I'm thinking, okay, this guy really is young and doing crazy stuff. And I'm pretty impressed. Yeah. However, it's not real.
It's fake.
I mean, it seems like something Zoran would do, which is why I feel like somebody would do that type of video to get the engagement and monetize and all that type of stuff. But it's crazy how far AI has come so quickly because I was fooled school too. I had to go through the comments. I had to look through. It's been nuts.
Yeah.
It's been nuts.
That's the problem that I'm having mainly with the AI pieces. How do we know what's real moving forward?
Yes.
Right? Because it's getting so good.
Right.
We've seen videos of ICE agents getting run up on and doing all types of stuff.
Get out of my restaurant.
Yeah, and it's only like little things that you can tell that it's not real. It's very minor. So at what point do we get the?
You need like a watermark or something that says this is AI or something.
Disclaimer. They be having like the Soren joint be having like the watermark on it, but you know a lot of times people take it out and they just throw it out there like, yo, yeah, look, this is George Washington getting sturdy.
What? They want to confuse us. Back in the day, the issues we had to worry about was catfish, MTV, or you know, you take somebody to Dr. Phil and talk about the Nigerian scammers.
That was crazy. Watch that to give Kaz a
But now it's all on the internet, and there are channels dedicated to tricking people with AI. It's scary out here, and if you're getting your news on Facebook, baby, please turn it off.
Watch out!
It's getting too good.
AI Central.
Too good.
I've seen a million fake Avengers Doomsday trailers because bro, mad Robert Downey Jr. video. It's insane.
It's nuts, bro. I stay off of Facebook just for that reason, me and Belle, because they'll have some news stories that that will get reposted by like an uncle or aunt, and I'm like, yo, you really think Kendrick Lamar is out putting out the Palisades fires, bro? By himself with a hose?
Seriously?
It looks like, yo, you're bugging. And then it's like helicopters in the back, like dropping food. They're like, yo, he's doing the right thing. I'm like, yo, this is what? This looks like a movie poster. Yo, get off the internet, bro.
But to play devil's advocate, though, I have seen some benefits of AI videos. You see those like animated cartoons?
Yes.
A little bit educational. Like they'll see a video of like a piece of food. Like, hey, if you eat me, this is what I do to your body. And
I'm a superfood.
I saw one with drugs yesterday. It was like, hi, I'm marijuana, and if you take me, like, I'll have short-term memory, and I'll forget certain things. And there was like heroin was all sexy. It's like, hi, I'm heroin.
What's
your heart rate. And as goofy as it is, it had like a Schoolhouse Rock type.
It did.
Like,
big Schoolhouse Rock energy.
It was informational.
So there's clearly benefits to the AI, but some of the stuff it's just very tricky. Like we were talking about ChatGPT. And different things where it can benefit you in writing a report, but at the same times
it can make you dumb.
Yeah, these doctors are the same ones using ChatGPT to get their degrees, and they're working on us. So,
are you low key jealous of people who have gone to school with ChatGPT?
Facts,
bro. I'm like, I'm hating. I'm super hating. I'm like, yo, you could just take a picture of your homework and be like, yo, answer this. It's tight. Like, bro, I had to cheat off the kid next to me. Like, yo, Juanito, let me see your paper, bro. Like, yo,
right. And nine times out of 10, he was getting it wrong too.
Right. I just thought he was smoking because he had glasses.
Yeah.
You got to see, we all getting to see.
I don't think AI learning is going to age well, though, because we had the books. We had to read.
Yes.
We had to memorize.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay?
I mean,
listen,
listen,
to memory.
we got to do some grace though, because it's like, right? We got to think about it. Back in the day, when you didn't have a calculator on your phone or anything right on your phone, you had to go to the library, you have to do all this stuff. But we don't do that anymore, right? We just go to a phone, we Google something, or we use a calculator on our phone. So it's kind of the evolution of the same thing. These kids are just going to be walking around with chips on their brain, going like, "Oh yeah, I know the answer to that."
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me tap into my mainframe.
Think about it.
I think it's done purposely, though. It's definitely done purposely to sort of dumb us down as a society.
That's true,
bro.
It's one thing to learn the information, but I truly do believe learning the information and the work to do it is what commits yourself to intelligence, right? Like, if it's just that easy for you, then you're not going to use it in everyday life. But if you remember how many hours you had to study or how many hours you had to write or anything like that, you commit that to memory for life.
We talked about that, like Apple Pay versus cash. When you spend cash, you're like, I remember spending this $20 and exactly what I spent it on. You know what I'm saying? Cha-ching! I forgot. I got the bill at the end of the month.
And everything, you feel good about it, and you're like, wait,
hold on.
Supposed to feel good?
I was like, nah, this is supposed to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to feel bad. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. If you got by AI, call us up. 1-800-223-9797. How did you get got by AI? How dumb did you feel afterwards? Holla. 997 Mornings with Mero. Talk to me. How did you get got by artificial intelligence? How do you know that this is an AI right now?
AI had me ready to beat the out of my daughter. Yes.
What happened?
My daughter and my granddaughter got me real good. They called me they sent me a picture
of a man sitting on her couch. And the man looked crazy as shit, like a whole bum off the street. I told my mom, do you know somebody named Will? I said, no. She was like, well, this he say he's our cousin. I said, who the hell is that? I don't know that out your house. She was like, Mom, stop playing. Get him out your house. She was like, Mom.
Has AI ever got you, and how?
AI? Nah, definitely called me a couple of times. My moms and my pops always sending me stuff on Facebook about the alligators attacking the kids. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. I'm like, yo, Mom, you know that's AI, right? The cats singing and jumping around. I'm like, yo, come on, man. I said, Mom, you gotta be more on point with it. But the older generation, they don't really know any better. Listen, ain't no way a polar bear jumping up and down like that in front of somebody's crib trying to attack the kid, man. You gotta cut that shit out.
Polar bear. Has AI ever got you, and how?
I was calling to make a comment on that J. Cole situation that earlier. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. A lot of forgot that LeBron James did the same thing J. Cole did in the Kobe Bryant situation. A lot of people forgot NBA when the GOAT tapped the floor and told you supposed to go one-on-one. Kobe Bryant did that same shit. And LeBron James did pass the ball. That man passed the ball and never took that challenge from that GOAT.
And it went against him. And now everybody's like, yo, LeBron don't got a killer instinct.
But it's the same thing. People still call LeBron the GOAT. And LeBron did that 9 years ago. So come on now. Y'all gotta be real. That's my guy J. Cole. I with him heavy. So I had to make that comment. But AI, I ain't never faulted that.
I might get got, but shout out to you, my guy. Thank you for calling. That's right. And up next, we got Dellin Betances, Yankee legend, talking about the Mets' new signing, Bo Bichette. Keep it locked. Good morning, Mero. I got my guy, Dellin Betances, in the building. New York Mets legend, New York Yankees legend. You know what I'm saying?
Wash Heights legend.
You know what I'm saying? Wash Heights legend. You know what I'm saying? Uptown guy. You know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I'm saying? The Lower East Side everywhere. Brooklyn everywhere. You know, all 5 boroughs. This guy's love.
We all over.
You all over the place. Yo, so how do you feel about this Bo Bichette signing, man? 126 mil.
It's the start of the new wave with short-term, high AAV for baseball. You've seen Kyle Tucker. He signed a big deal with the Dodgers. Mets missed out on Kyle Tucker. They had to pivot because they lost a lot of bats. They lost Pete Alonso. They traded Brandon Nimmo, Jeff McNeil.
Yep.
So they go to Bo Bichette. I mean, this guy had a great year last year. He's been one of the best players in the game. So you had to pivot, and you know, they made a big signing.
How do you think he's going to fit into that team?
I think he'll be great. The good thing with him is he had experience with Marcus Semien, which the Mets traded for. But with the Mets, you have a bunch of leaders. You have Francisco Lindor. You have Juan Soto. So for Bo Bichette, he'll fit right in. Short-term deal. He just has to go out there and, you know, do the same thing he did last year, and it'll help the line.
Dellin, de lo mio. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for giving your insight.
All day, brother. New York always, baby. Let's go.
Shout out to my guy, Dellin Betances, you know what I'm saying, with the sports report, you know what I mean? And up next, we got DJ Cash Ward in the mix. Don't play with him. He has stronger rap opinions, you dig? And also up next, Belle can't swim. So she got to stay in the shallow end. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Let's get it.
Oh. What a time.
Yo, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Cash One in the mix. Yo, I got a new drop for you, my guy.
What's that?
Turn it up. Hot.
What?
Not that. This right here.
Oh, you don't rap, bro. You scratch.
I said, Mornings with Mero. Cash One in the mix. Let's go, baby.
Oh, you don't rap, bro. You scratch.
Oh, man. That's a fact.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. I'm gonna say Mornings with Mero, like Macho, like Macho said.
You gotta say mornings with, like the guy in the drop goes. He goes mornings with Mero. Why do you say that?
Mero. Yo, DJ Cash wanted to mix. You know the vibes, man. Listen, we were speaking internally, you know, during the music break, and you know, Belle revealed to us something very. She had a moment of vulnerability where she admitted to something that was wild. She said that she does not know how to swim.
And that's the last time I'm vulnerable with y'all because why do we have to take it on to the airwaves? But it's all right. Mornings with Mero. I cannot swim. I did take swimming lessons at 12 years old. My aunt did try to throw me in there and teach me something. You know, shout out to Uniondale High School. That's where I took my swimming lessons, and I stayed in level 1 for the entire summer. The instructor said, "Girl, stay in the corner, and we will handle business on this side."
You can't even tread water?
I cannot tread water. I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Damn. So so when you walk in the pool, you get nervous when your feet start to not touch the bottom?
I don't even get that far. Okay? Hey, anything over 3-4 feet, I'm cool on.
Yeah, you're a grown woman.
I'm a grown woman who cannot swim.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, listen. So you took but you did take swimming lessons.
I did, and I did not, succeed in that.
Cass One got a different type of swimming lesson.
Yeah, I was in DR. My grandfather said, "Oh, you can't swim," and I'm like, "No." He's like, "Okay, hold on." Threw me right in the ocean, and he was like, "Learn. That's how I learned how to swim.
Sink or swim, very Dominicanly.
Sink or swim.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I learned how to swim. I know how to swim, but I'm not a strong swimmer. Okay, there's a difference because knowing how to swim is just like, I can survive.
I can stay above water.
I'm not gonna drown.
Throw you in the Hudson.
Strong swimmer is like, I got strokes. Right. I got butterfly, backstroke. All that.
Do no Michael Phelps, nothing.
I'm not doing none of that. And I had the unfortunate opportunity. It was very fortunate. A booze cruise in DR is always fortunate. It's a good time. You know what I'm saying? Punta Cana, shout out to Punta Cana. We was out there, and I was with my wife. Shout out to my wife, Heather. And who is a strong swimmer. You know what I mean? And, boat pulls up to a little sandbar on one side, and then the other side is like little snorkeling vibes. You know what I mean? Water's a lot deeper on one side of the boat, is what I'm trying to say. And everybody's jumping off the boat. I'm like, I'm jumping off the boat very confidently for people that have just drank a gallon of pina colada. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little shook, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody jumps off. I'm last in line, and everybody's looking at me like, yo, what you about to do? So I jump in the water. I immediately do not touch the bottom and start panicking. So I reach out and I grab my wife's shoulder, and she's like, yo, what you doing? Get off me. You about to drown both of us. I was like, yo, but I thought you was a strong swimmer. And she was like, that's strong enough. You weigh 200-some pounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, don't grab people in the water.
You see how we connect the show? All you need to do is both use AI. Just use the AI app. It will teach you and tell you what to do. This is the benefit right now.
Listen, but I think there's a list of skills. Personally speaking, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think there's skills that everybody should know. Okay, I have a very short list. It's just 5 things. A grown man should know how to do. Okay, you should know how to use a fire extinguisher.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in here, fire extinguisher. Check. Catch. Bang.
Point. Shoot. Bang.
I gotta learn, but I'm not a man.
You know what I'm saying? We got you. Listen, you and your soft arrow, we here for you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We here to take care of me and Belle. You know what I'm saying? How to change a tire.
Yeah.
Got that.
Right. For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Everybody got that.
Yeah, got that.
How to write in cursive, which is a lost art, I feel like.
Important.
My handwriting's trash, but I could do it.
You can do it. You know what I'm saying? The hairstyle is on point, though.
The hairstyle's on point.
Flair's
Kids need that. Yeah.
Hey, sloppy handwriting is a sign of genius.
That's true. Yeah, because your ideas is coming out too fast.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It's like, I can't write it fast enough. This pen is on fire. Tying a tie.
Easy work.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. I know how to do that too. My wife's gonna call and say that I'm lying. And unclog a toilet.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, wow.
Easy. Yeah. Okay.
Plunge it and the little pipe in between it when you got to pull it out when there's something thick in there.
Hey, yo.
You gotta,
We got
too early to unclog some pipes here.
We got real men in the room. I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you. Shut the props. You know what I'm saying?
We don't get you swimming, yo. We get the feet.
You know what I'm saying? All of that. With no swimmies, no wings, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Raw dog swimming. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Cash when it's in the mix. Call us up. Is there a skill that you should know that you don't? Call us up. 1-800-223-9797. We got Cash One in the mix, ladies and gentlemen. Holla. Yeah, you twerking in your car. That's DJ Cash One in the mix. Yo, listen, my guy, what is a life skill that you need to have in your bag that you ain't got?
My wife brought some blinds up, and I had to pay somebody to put the blinds up, bro.
Now, right there, I relate to him spiritually. I'm not handy at all.
Huh?
I am the thumbtack poppy. I'll throw that in there.
No, I got a lot of thumbtacks in my house, and I got one hammer, and I think a screwdriver. I don't know if it's a Philip or five. One of them. I don't know. One and one.
One hammer.
What is a life skill that you need to have that you ain't got?
I don't know how to ride a bicycle.
Oh, damn. Why?
So I used to live in Canada, and my brother was so evil to me, so he would always knock me off the damn bike. And ever since then, I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm good. So I said I'm going to rent a bike in Central Park, but I'm not going to play myself. I don't want to break my face.
Put it on the bucket list, girl.
Yeah, throw the training wheels back on. Wait, listen, you can make it happen.
I'm gonna attempt one day, but, you know, I'll probably do like a tricycle, like, you know, third wheel kind of thing.
Yeah. Yo, Cash One in the mix.
Dad, you have to be at work at 4 a.m. What are you doing? Get up, sleepy head. Love you. Bye.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Listen, yo, DJ Cash One in the mix. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. It is an honor and a privilege to spend 4 hours with y'all every morning here on Hot 97 for the crew, Shotty Culture, Big Cash. You know what I'm saying? Cash One in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Mia Belle, my girl. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Yo, we will be back. You know what I'm saying? Mañana. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Mornings with Mero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll be right mañana. Yo, Victory Light with the Kid Mero. The Patreon is live, y'all. Patreon.com/Victory Light. New 7 p.m. in Brooklyn Monday with your boys. You know what I'm saying?
Sir,
we
yes,
here.
Sir.
This is Mornings with Mero on Hot 97, baby. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere because we passing the baton to Midday Movement with DJ Juicy. Let's go, baby.
Mornings with Mero, wake up.
So Cam Newton and Lady London on Cam's podcast were talking about his style. And he described his style in a very specific way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's roll that clip.
Can I use a word that I've already used?
Sure. Word.
Eclectic.
Say it again.
Eclectic.
It's eclectic.
Eclectic.
Spell it for me.
NCLECTA.
Okay.
Okay. CTE is real.
I have to write it down. NCLECTA. That's Enclecta.
Enclecta. That's a Uber taco spot in Bushwick.
It's High 97 Mornings with Mero, weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m.
Only on Hot 97.